Namaste, namaste, beloved ones. I'm Diane Donovan, and for the next 10 days, I'm going to be sharing with you the practice of meditation as an act of love. And this will be a gentle course, and I'm also learning how to meditate for those of you that are new to meditation, but also for those of you that have been doing meditation. It can really help also to deepen your practice and to take you into those places where we really are connecting deeply with one another and can really be doing this as an act of love for ourselves and for all those around us. I often refer to myself as a spiritual warrior or a sage. That's really everything I do. I want it to benefit others. Of course, that isn't always possible. We're always, life is a work in progress, and we are doing the best that we can. But the very thing that has helped me the most is meditation. And meditation doesn't take away our problems. It doesn't take away our struggles or our chaos in our lives. But what it does, and what it has done for me, and what I know it's done for many of my students, is it allows us to be able to be more responsive to it rather than reactive. And that's what we really want to be in our lives. We want to really stop being the victim, stop being the drama queen, which I can definitely be sometimes, and really be that beacon of light, that place of calmness that really helps those that are around us. And sometimes people say to me, oh, there's no way I can meditate. My mind is crazy. It is all over the place. Every time I sit down to meditate, all that I can do is just notice how crazy my mind is. Well, guess what? You're not alone. We all have a monkey mind. I mean, I've even, listened to the Dalai Lama speak about this, how the mind is just the mind, and it can be crazy sometimes. And the key is to really become aware of how active and busy and how all these thoughts are going through, and maybe they're not even our thoughts, but they're coming through. Maybe there are thoughts that came from, somebody else said to us a week ago, and now they're coming through us. Really being able to come to that observer or the witness self is what we're doing with meditation. And so the very first thing that we want to do in meditation is just to allow ourselves to focus on something while the mind is still maybe doing other things. So it's not that we're, have no mind or no thoughts. It's that we are just beginning to calm the mind. Because I'm such an animal person and a dog person, I think of my mind sometimes being like a little puppy that I am needing to maybe, train. I don't want to break its spirit. I don't want to keep it locked under chains, but I want to train my mind a little bit to be a little calmer, a little bit more present, a little bit more aware, a little bit more responsive, and not even thinking a lot more, just a little bit more. And so today what we're going to do, we're just going to take that monkey mind or that little puppy mind, and we're going to begin to get it to sit a little bit, or to just be calm for even a few seconds. And we do this by focusing on our breath. Simply focusing on the breath. We can count the breath. We can focus on the breath in both nostrils. We'll also begin to focus on the breath in just one nostril. And it's just a tool. It's all it is. It's not about how much breath is in the right nostril and how much breath is in the left nostril. Though the more we focus, the more breath there will be in the nostril that we're focusing on. But it's all about giving us little tools so that we can come to some sense of even just a nanosecond of stillness. And even if we just do this 3 or 4 times during the day, or even once during the day, really, it's going to benefit us. And it's going to benefit all those around us. So let's just begin by getting comfortable. So if you want to lie down, I always say that, my teacher, Sandra Sammartino, hadn't allowed us to lie down when I first started to meditate. I think I probably would have not continued with my practice. My back would not allow me to sit to begin with. So get comfortable. If you can sit, wonderful. And we want to sit comfortably. So we don't want to sit like a soldier, really tight and bound up. And we also don't want to sit slouched. You want to be able to sit in a relaxed, straight posture. And so just, if you're sitting, just take a moment to find where that is for you. How can I be comfortable? If you're sitting in a chair, make sure that you're sitting with your feet also on the floor, not legs crossed, but just sitting nice and tall and really connected. So now just close your eyes and just take a moment to feel your body to start with and to feel how it feels. And then from that place, can you just, wherever you're at, can you just snuggle down into the earth a little bit more, into your chair or into your meditation cushion or your bed if you're lying on your bed, whatever it is, just take a moment to snuggle in, to be comfortable, but to make a commitment to yourself to stay alert. Especially if you're lying down, we don't want to fall asleep. To stay present for these few moments. And then once you feel nice and snuggled, just do a quick little body scan. Just feeling your body. Just feeling your body. Sensing your body from the very top of your head, feeling top of your head, your brow center, your throat center, your shoulders, your arms, upper back, mid back, lower back, pelvis, legs. Feeling and sensing your entire body from your head to your toes to your fingers. And then become aware of your breath. And we're going to begin by taking some nice deep breaths. But I don't want a restricted breath. Sometimes in yoga, we do a restricted breath where you really hear your breath. It's like this. That's not the breath that I want you to take. I want you to take a very quiet, gentle breath. But I want you to take as deep a breath as you can, but not gasping, not sucking it in strong, easeful. So just slowly, let's begin though with an exhalation. So just exhale completely. And then inhale, slow, smooth, steady. Pause at the top of your breath. Just hold your breath for a second. And then the same slow, smooth, steady exhalation. But can you make your exhalation a little bit longer? Inhale. Pause at the top of your inhalation. Slow, smooth, steady. Equal beginning, middle, and end. Exhale. Slow, smooth, smooth, smooth exhalation. To help you with this, let's hum on the exhalation. Don't worry about what kind of sound you make. There's no right or wrong sound, but like we're just humming. So our lips together. Begin again with just a gentle exhalation. Just exhale. Inhale, slow, smooth, steady, equal beginning, middle, and end. Pause. Tongue to the roof of your mouth. Inhale. Pause. Hum. Tongue to your roof of your mouth. Inhale. Pause. Hum. Hold the note as long as you can. Really listen to your own sound. Inhale, return back to your own breath. At first, you might feel quite out of breath when you return back to your own breath. You've been forcing your breath maybe a little bit. We don't really want to force our breath, so that's just awareness. Next time, I won't try to go so long. I'll just be comfortable with my own breath. And then just witness your breath. And hopefully it doesn't take too long for it to return back to a relaxed breath if you felt out of breath. And just feel your breath. And just be aware of the free flowing of even the monkey mind as you connect with your breath. And our meditation today is just going to be that. And I'm going to just suggest to you today that this is it. We're just going to count our breath backwards. We're going to count our exhalations from 7 to 1. And if you get lost, maybe after you get to 5 and then you go, when I go to the grocery store, I need to pick this up. You just notice the mind, it went into thinking. You can even label it and say thinking, and then come back to counting. Just come back to counting. Doesn't matter if you ever get to number 1. It doesn't matter. But the witness self notices that we went into thinking, even if we were thinking for, 5 seconds, it doesn't matter. We notice it, and then we come back to that magic number 7, and we begin to count down again to whatever number we get to, until we get lost again, until that little puppy wants to play some more. And that little puppy is like, come on, I don't want to sit for now. I want to get out and have a little run. But we say, just sit, stay, stay. And we say it with gentleness. Stay, stay, stay. And eventually the puppy will lie down. And eventually the puppy will just be there, waiting for us to get the ball to go play. So let's just begin now. So again, for our meditation, I always like to, no matter what type of meditation we're doing, just have an intention. So let's make our intention today just stillness, to be still, stillness. And I just sort of feel that stillness. I want to get the feeling of it rather than the thought of it. Can I get a feeling of stillness anywhere in my body? Anywhere at all? And then bring your attention to your breath. Your silent, healthy, natural breath. The breath that breathes you. Not our deep yoga breaths, but just our silent breath. And counting the exhalations from 7, exhaling, 6, and if you get to 1, maybe double it, maybe go from 14. Let your breath be natural. The mind wanders off. Tell it to stay. Start again. Be loving with your mind. Be loving. Focused on your breath. but aware of that little rascal mind, that little puppy dog mind. Stay. Sometimes we begin a little commentary of, oh, I'm doing it. Let go of the commentary and just be present to your breath. Focused on your breath. Focused on your breath, but aware of that little rascal mind. Even letting your whole body just smile a little bit. As you become more aware of your rascal mind. I honor that place in you of love, of beauty, of strength, of courage, of wisdom. I honor that place in you where the whole universe exists. When you are in that place and I am in that place, there is one. only one. We are one. Namaste. I hope that you found our practice today helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please send them to me so that I can answer any questions you might have. Tomorrow we will do it again, moving a little deeper into just counting our breath, but this is a wonderful place to start. It's amazing how just doing this simple little practice will begin to shift how you're feeling and how you're managing your time. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.